To achieve this Flexi Rod set, I'm using the Argan Oil Foam and Style Mousse and the Eco Styler Olive Oil Gel. I'm using my fingers to section my hair. I always use my fingers when I'm sectioning my hair. It's just easier for me to feel how thick my sections are. And for a style like this, you want to have enough hair but not too much hair. And what I do is, my hair was freshly washed. It was still wet while I'm applying these products, and I take the foam or the mousse, however you like to call it, and put that all over my hair. I saturate my hair with it, and I use my Denman brush to kind of detangle, especially focusing on my ends. Later on in the clip, you'll see me use a fine tip comb. Then I grab a little bit of Eco Styler gel, and I put that on my hair as well, trying to smooth out my ends, which I'm showing here. And then I grab my Flexi Rod Set, and to get a smooth end, or to get your ends smooth, what I do is I roll my hair on the perm rod, rub my finger on it several times so that it's flat onto the rod, and then I roll my hair up in a diagonal motion. And what you see here is me showing how to close the Flexi Rod. You want to make sure that the Flexi Rod is closed over the top of the roots so that the hair does not unravel. This is going by pretty fast, so I didn't want to have a long video, but I'm showing you here again. Applying my products, using this time a fine tooth comb to make sure my ends are smooth, grabbing the Flexi Rod Set, and you can see a better angle here. I'm smoothing my hair onto the set, making sure my hair is lying flat, and then I'm rolling my hair a little bit on top of the ends, and then I'm spiraling up in a diagonal motion, and here I am flipping the Flexi Rod Set over the roots. Here goes one more time. You want to make sure your hair is smooth, get out all the knots, the tangles, get your products going. And later on I noticed that these two products wasn't really a good match because I had some flakes. Maybe I used too much. I was probably a little heavy-handed with the products. And then you see how I'm just folding the rod over the roots, making sure everything is nice and tight. And then to let this dry, you can let it air dry or sit up under a hooded dryer. What I do is I have a Bonnet dryer. That's the Curl Formers logo. And you hook the dryer up to your hand blow dryer. Put the Bonnet over your hair, and I can sit under this for an hour, 2 hours until my hair is dry. I actually slept in these rods, so I sat under the dryer for about an hour and a half and then overnight. Hey guys, so it's the next morning. As you've seen in the previous clip, I sat up under my hooded dryer for about 2 hours, or my little Bonnet dryer for 2 hours, and then I slept in the Flexi Rods overnight, and they've been in for like ever because it is like the next day in the early evening, and I have somewhere to go. And so I'm going to take these rods out, and I'm going to use the Argan oil treatment by Creme. And so I'm gonna show you guys how I unravel the front, and then come back when I start to take the rest of my hair down, and hopefully we get all this because I don't have much space left on my camera. And so I'll just unravel a little bit and wrap it down. That is the first twist, and it is beautiful. So let's hope they all come out like that. If you can't flick the wrist, you can also, slowly take it out. Do it like this with 2 hands and unravel it. It'll give you the same result. I just feel like when I can twist it with my wrist, it's a bit easier and also faster. And I'm not taking them out in any particular order. I'm just trying to get them out of my head. I'm I'm concerned as to how, ooh, that looks nice too, my colored ends would look. I know the back is going to be a little frizzy because I really couldn't get my ends straight. The back of my hair is, you know, what was cut, tapered cut. And so as everything is growing out, it is growing out evenly. And so it is hard for me to kind of get like neat but scraggly ends. It's like a blunt, you know, cut. And so I feel like that's going to be a little frizzy, but it's in the back, so no one should be able to see it. So I'm going to continue taking out these rods, and I'll be back when they are all out. This one, I feel like I flipped the wrong way. Yep. So I'll be back. So this is what it looks like after I've taken out my flexi rods. I'm going to show you how the back, but it look a little janky because I was sleeping on the back, I guess. And you know, I don't know, but here's a 360. I don't know what's going on up in here. And I had a one go rogue somewhere in the corner, but everything looks good. My roots in the front aren't all that smooth, but I'm gonna put some of this argan oil that I mentioned earlier on my hands. I don't have much left in here. I love the smell of argan oil. Just put it on my hands and rub it through. Stretch my curls out a bit and figure out what I'm gonna do to separate my hair. I knew that I was going to put this up in a puff if I wasn't too pleased with how it came out. So let's see. I'm not really one to separate and fluff, and so let's see. I know I gotta find where my hair naturally separates, which may be here, and then wrap it around my finger. And okay, I don't know how many separations we're gonna be getting. And you got to be very gentle when you do this step so that you don't mess up the curls that you work so hard to get. I'm wearing a black tank top and I'm looking down because when I was taking out the rods, I felt like my hands were getting a bit flaky. And I wasn't sure if it was like the products that I used. I know I didn't have any oil on my hair, and even though I used the Eco Styler gel with olive oil in it, you know, that was like the only type of oil that was in the products. And before applying the products to my hair, I did, you know, test them to make sure that they blended well. So far the separation is coming out well. I'm just using my thumbs to kind of find where the hair wants to separate naturally and twirling the hair on my finger. I'm going to add some more oil to my hands. This bottle is sticky because I don't want to cause any unnecessary frizz, okay? This is my colored end, acting janky. Okay. So I'm going to continue taking out these curls. So far they're looking good, and I'll be back. All right. So I'm pretty much done separating out. Now I got this little curly fro. Well, not really done because there's some pieces I'm sure that I've missed. And I've been separating each curl 3 to 4 times. I'm just going in. The front was easy to separate. The back is like you gotta feel to see what you got. And as I separate, I am twirling the hair around my fingers so I can keep the curl on. So this is what it's looking like. It feels a little dry. But yeah, I'm surprised. I'm shocked, let me tell y'all, because I did not expect this to come out this way, especially at the separating. But I did clip my ends a little bit recently, and so I'm sure that helped. Here's what the back looks like. Let me do a little quick one check for you guys. And we at the shoulder. Remember this? I ain't had nothing back there after my taper cut well, not a few months ago. Almost a year ago, like 10 months ago. So, and now, I don't know how I want to wear my hair. I usually do side parts, but I didn't incorporate a side part into my hair. And so I think I might pull it back, or do I want to just leave it as a curly fro? I don't know. Curly fro makes me look so young. Y'all, it really took me like 20 minutes to figure out what I want to do with my hair, and this is what I came up with. So here it is, the final look. I'm so excited. I love it. Let me give you guys a 360. See what it's looking like all around. Yeah. And so I'm hoping that I can get about a week's worth of wear out of this style, and at night I'll just throw on my bonnet, go to sleep, and then fluff in the morning. So hopefully it all works out for me, but let me know what you all think about this style. I think I'm going to incorporate perm rods and flexi rod sets a little bit more in my hair journey during this time, so I can perfect them, mix and mingle with different products, and so we'll see how it is. But anyways, this is it, my flexi rod set. Thanks for watching. Bye.